We're Nancy and Dave Slack, and we are moving to Rosarito from Michigan.
So we've been married 34 years, and during that time we've moved 8 times for my career. And so we have a lot of experience in working with realtors and buying and selling houses. We came to the Rosarito area because we wanted to be closer to our son in San Diego, and we wanted to be on or near the water of some kind, and we wanted our housing to be affordable. So we actually, about a year ago, started on the Central California coast looking for real estate on the coast, and met with realtors all the way from the Central Coast down through San Diego, and really realized that California housing near the water is incredibly expensive. And so when we got to San Diego, we decided to look south of the border, realizing we would still be within an hour of our son in San Diego, and hopefully housing would be much more reasonable.
What Dave doesn't know is that I had been looking down here for a couple of years.
What?
I had actually called Baja 123 and talked about some of the houses down here and what we might be looking for. So I was on their email list and had been checking out the homes down here to see if it was possible. And I thought I might be able to convince him this is where we wanted to be.
Nancy made an appointment to meet with Baja 123, and that's when we first met Claudia. That was on a Saturday, and she really took the time with us to understand why we were looking in the area, what we were looking for, whether it was a house or a condo or a ranch or whatever the possibilities were, how much we really wanted to spend, and really took some time with us that first day to get a good understanding of what we liked, what we didn't like, and overall what we were looking for. And so we came back the next day, and Claudia had a list of listings, and we went through them and picked 5 or 6 that we were going to look at. And we just started going through the process of looking. We looked at condos, we looked at houses on the east side of the highway, and looked at houses on the west side and on the oceanfront.
We only saw 3 houses, and we bought the 3rd one we saw. So it wasn't a long day.
Yeah, the house we did buy, we love being on the water, whether it's the ocean or a lake or a river. We've always tried to be on or close to water. And so we walked into this house that's right on the ocean, and big glass windows across the whole front of the house, looking out at the Pacific Ocean. And I think in probably those first 3 minutes, we were sold on it. The houses that we had been looking at from the Central California coast down were $850,000 and above. We got this house on the ocean for $350,000. So we feel very happy that we found that Claudia found this place for us, and we're excited to move down in December full time. As Dave said earlier, we've worked with a lot of realtors and not had very good experiences with them. With Claudia, we felt like we were her only clients. I could text her any time of the day, even with our 3-hour time difference, and she would answer me right away. She gets up very early in the morning, so I could text when I got up at 8 and she was already up. So she was very responsive. She answered all of our questions, no matter how silly or meaningless they were. Yeah, I think it's very natural to have a lot of questions moving to a different country. Mm-hmm. And we did have a lot of questions, and Claudia was very good at either she had the knowledge herself and was able to give us an answer right away, or she knew someone that did have the answer and was able to use her network to really give us good information, accurate information, so that we could make decisions in a timely manner and really feel very comfortable about the entire process. We would highly recommend Claudia as the realtor for the Rosarito and surrounding area. She's done a great job for us, and even after many months after the sale was completed, still is available to us when we have questions that naturally come up, and is still providing really good service to us even though the sale has closed.
And we've never had that experience before in the U.S.
Thank you for watching our video. If you're planning on buying real estate in the Rosarito Beach area, make sure to give us a call. Have a great day, everybody.